Hi everyone, it's Miss Library back for another story. Are you ready? All right, hold on. I want you to listen to something before we start our story. Now listen. Do you hear that? What do you think that is? Do you know what that is? If you guessed frogs, you're right. Good job. We might be reading a story about frogs today. I guess you're going to have to wait and see, but you know who we need first, right? Can't read a story without him. Berto, can you call for him? Berto, come on, Berto. He's back here having a nap, I think. Hello? How is everybody? I am Berto, the bookworm. You know I love to read. Oh, how I love books. I love to sing. I sing again. Oh, oh. I sing all the time. I love to read. I love to sing. I love to kiss. Are you ready for kiss? Okay. I come kiss you. Did you get my kiss? Okay, good. Okay, Miss Library. Yes. Get them ready for the story. Okay. You need to put your frog eyeballs in. Bonk, bonk. Now we can see. Put your frog ears on. Bonk, bonk. Oh, nice. Now, how about your frog mouth? Bonk. What does your frog say? Mine says ribbit, 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 and whoa, whoa. Zzz. You know frogs like flies, right? I wonder if you can catch a fly. Zzz. I love flies and fries. Flies, yummy. All right, zip it up. Seatbelt on. Click. Let's go to Frogland. You want to? Count us down, Berto. Can you help him? Ready? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Hold on, everyone. Boom. Ah! Oh. I'm okay. Miss Library. Yes. I see frogs everywhere. Look. Miss Library, please read the story. Okay. But he's polite. He said please. All right, you sit there. Okay, today we are reading a Froggy story. Miss Library loves frogs and loves Froggy. It's called Froggy Goes to the Library. I know I'm going to like this one. It's written by Jonathan London, and the pictures are by Frank Remkiewicz. Okay. Oh, there's Froggy. There he is. He's in bed. It was Saturday morning, and Froggy stayed in bed to read his favorite book. Ooh, I love reading in bed. You know what his favorite book was? About Super Frog. I like to read with my dog in the bed too. He had his dog in the bed. See the dog? My doggy likes to read with me. Froggy, called his mom. What? It's time to get up, dear. We're going to the library. Yippee, cried Froggy. Hoo-hoo. So he hopped out of bed and flopped into the kitchen. Flop, 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 flop. Let's go, said Froggy, and he started flopping out the door. Flop, flop, flop. Froggy dear. Look at him. What do you see? Is he dressed? No, he forgot to get dressed. Oopsie. First dear, you need to get dressed. I know that. So he flopped to his room and got dressed. There he is, see? Zip, zoop, zip, 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 zip. Then he flopped back, flop, 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 and said, okay, let's go. I want to get books about Super Frog and T-Rex. Oh, but first you need to eat your breakfast, dear. Yum, said Froggy. Home flies and ketchup. Munch, 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 munch. He's eating flies with ketchup. What do you guys think of that? Does that sound like a good breakfast to you? Well, yeah, and your frogs, you would say, yeah, yummy. Then Froggy raced out the door. "Froggy," called Mom.
What?
Dear, don't forget your book bag so you can carry lots of books.
Oh, yeah. I better take the wheelbarrow, cried Froggy.
That's a wheelbarrow. See that? This is a wheelbarrow right there.
I'm getting tons of books.
And off they went to the library. Squeak, 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 squeak. You know who else would take a wheelbarrow to the library? Berto, for sure. For sure. Maybe I would too. In no time at all, Froggy had a stack of books so high he couldn't see over the top.
Oh no, he tripped over Polly. Oops, and he fell smack on his face. Splat!
And spilled all of his books everywhere. Oh no. You know what though? That's when he saw Froggalina. Now Froggalina is the frog that Froggy has a little crush on. He likes Froggalina. And she says, "Hi, Froggy. You want some help picking up your books?"
I can do it myself,
shouted Froggy. "Please use your indoor voice, dear," said the librarian, Miss Otterbottom. Does that look like Miss Library? I don't think I have a tail. First, Froggy read a book about Super Frog. He wasn't very good at reading, but he was very good at looking at the pictures. Zit, 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 zit. And that's fine, you guys. If you just look at the pictures of your book, that's reading. That's totally fine. That's how you start reading. Just look at pictures. When he got to the part about Super Frog flying high and fast after the bad guys, he stood on the table and he spread out his wings. "Super Frog! Please sit down, dear," said Miss Otterbottom. "It's not polite to stand on the table."
Oops,
said Froggy.
Oh.
Then he picked out lots of books about dinosaurs, especially his favorite, T-Rex. Do you guys like T-Rexes? Look at him. "Roar!" cried Froggy, holding his hands up like claws. Look at that. "Roar!" Hey, I wonder if you guys can do that. Put your hands out like a T-Rex. "Roar!" Might be a little loud. I don't know. Let's find out. "Froggy!" called Mrs. Otterbottom.
What?
"This is a library, dear, not a dinosaur park."
Oops,
said Froggy.
sorry.
Then Miss Otterbottom announced, "Story time! Come gather round, children. Come gather round." "Oh, yay, me, cried Polly. Look at, they're ready for the story. I know you guys like stories.
Story time is for babies,
said Froggy. No, it's not. I don't like that. But little by little, the book that Miss Otterbottom was reading got all of his attention. What a great story, thought Froggy, and he wanted to know what happens next. So he scooted closer and closer and closer. Look, it looks like she's reading a book about a chicken on a skateboard. And when she started doing rhymes and songs, he got so excited that he leapfrogged over Froggalina, boing, and he leapfrogged over his mom, boing, and he leapfrogged over Polly, boing, right smack beside Miss Otterbottom, and started singing, wiggle, wiggle, waggle, waggle, giggle, giggle, gaggle, gaggle, and the kids all laughed like crazy, and Froggy just kept singing and dancing. Wiggle, wiggle, waggle, waggle, giggle, giggle, gaggle, gaggle, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo, la-la-la-la-la-la, until suddenly it grew very quiet. So quiet you could hear a fly burp. I didn't know flies burped. Okay. Froggy took one look at Miss Otterbottom and,
Uh-oh. He knew he was in trouble. Oh. Oops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green.
Miss Otterbottom stared hard at him. Uh-oh. Do you guys think he's in trouble? Let's find out. Then she smiled
and she joined in. Look at that. Wiggle, wiggle, waggle, waggle, giggle, giggle, gaggle, gaggle. Woohoo! Boy, they're having fun. Woo! Until story time was over. See, we can have fun in the library. Look at that. Wiggle, wiggle, waggle, waggle, giggle, giggle, gaggle, gaggle. Thanks for being so, energetic, Froggy. Oh, that is our vocabulary word. Energetic. Can you guys say energetic? Look at that. Starts with an E. Energetic. Look at all those letters. Try it again. Energetic. It means you're full of energy. You're ready to go. Are you ready to go? I'm pretty sure you guys are all energetic. Pretty sure. I bet you're dancing right now. She handed him the book that she'd been reading aloud and said, I'm glad to know that Froggy loves books. Come back soon. Oh, look, he's getting the one with the chicken riding the skateboard. Thanks, cried Froggy. Whoa, look at all his books. Books are the best. And he put it on top of his pile to check out. Look at all the books he has. Then he rolled his wheelbarrow full of books with Polly on top, singing, wiggle, wiggle, waggle, waggle, giggle, giggle, gaggle, gaggle, wiggle, wiggle, waggle, waggle, giggle, giggle, gaggle, gaggle, woohoo! The end. Ta-da! I wonder if you guys know where your local library is. You all have one in your community. It's really big. And you want to know the great news? You can get that many books. You can go find it and check out like 20 books. Some places, maybe 10. But still, isn't that exciting? I wonder if you can go find that library right now. Ask someone to take you to your local library so you can get as many books as Froggy. How about we do a little dancing with Berto? You want to dance with Berto? Berto, can you sing the song? Wiggle, wiggle, waggle, waggle, giggle, giggle, gaggle, gaggle. Okay, can you dance, Berto? Yes. Wiggle, wiggle, waggle, waggle, giggle, giggle, gaggle, gaggle. Hey, can you dance with me? Stand up, let's do it. Wiggle, wiggle, waggle, waggle, giggle, giggle, gaggle, gaggle, woo, 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 ah, ha, ha, ha. You know I love to sing. Let me do it again. Wiggle, wiggle, waggle, waggle, giggle, giggle, gaggle, gaggle, woo! Great job, everyone.